Hey guys, so you're going to have the option of creating a website, and this is just using Google Slides. It's really more like you're making a HyperSlide, which means everything in your slide is linked to take you to the next piece of information, kind of like when you go on a website and you click on something and it takes you to something else on the website. So that's why we're calling it a website, but it's really just HyperSlides. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. I made this quick example of an All About Texas. Let's say this was a website that I wanted to make, HyperSlides that I wanted to make. And so what I would do is I could either link these words. So I would highlight the words and come up here to insert link, find a slide on this, and this goes with slide 3. So I would come to slide 3, Texas Facts, and say apply, and so now that's going to be linked. Or I could link this Texas flag if I wanted to, link both of them, link one of them, and same thing. So I'm just going to go Texas Facts and apply it. Okay, so with this example for being like my title page of my website, I put all of these in as pictures. So I'm just going to come here to slide 4 and apply it. But maybe you don't want to put pictures on your first page. Maybe you just want it to be like words or kind of to look more like buttons. And so I have another example you could use, which would be something like this. So all I did here was made text boxes, and I filled in the color and I put a border on it. And now what I'm going to do is link these words to the slide in the presentation that I want it to go to. So this is Texas Facts. So I'll link those words, apply it. Austin and government. Come here, Austin and Texas government, and apply it. And if you notice, it's changing my color, and that's okay. I can go back up here and change my color back to white, and it's not going to do anything to disturb my link. So back to white. Recreation activities. So I come find that slide right here, apply, and change this back to a white. So then if this was my first page on my website, I'll show you how that looks. Whether it's this one or the other one, either way will work. It just kind of is whatever's up to you. When they come to this first page of my website and they're like, oh, Texas Facts, I want to learn some Texas Facts. They click where it says Texas Facts, and it takes them to that spot. This is just like your assignments that we've been putting together for you, the way that we've been doing those. So in this All About Texas one, I think this one looks really nice and clean. And if I were making a website, this is how I would want my website to look, just very clean with kind of buttons at the top. So then Texas Facts, and I go straight to my Texas Facts. So, using what you're supposed to be putting into your travel information for this project idea, and those would be those buttons at the top. So it might not be recreational activities. You want to talk about government, economy, culture, money, like how much things cost over there, all that kind of stuff. So those might be some of your things up here. Based on coming to Texas, these are some things that if I were to have a travel website for Texas, I would want to include. And then so I'm going to copy this picture of this barn, and what I would do on these slides is make a little home page button. So we can link this one back to, this would be slide 2, and I can put the text over it to say home. And link that text also back to slide 2. So that way, whenever they're visiting that page and they're like, oh, I want to go back to the home page, they can click on there and get back to that same home page so they can go somewhere else. So that's how you would be making a website or a HyperSlides.